story. So, once upon a time, it was actually between doing these European cons. We were in England and then we had to come to Rome at one point. So it was downtime between the gigs before we came to Italy. Or maybe Germany. I don't remember where we were going next. We finished the UK con and we were going to do something and I was by myself and Jared was with his wife and they were gracious enough to say, look, you're just sitting around a hotel doing nothing for a couple of days. Why don't you come with us on our little trip? I said, great, that's awesome. I can certainly kill the romance for you too for a couple of days. Happy to do it. So I was the third wheel for them. We took a boat to Amsterdam. We did a little touring in Amsterdam. That was awesome. Then we went to, we were going from Amsterdam to wherever the hell we were going next. I can't remember. We were taking a train. And so we board the train. Now, I travel, even by traveling standards, I travel light. Because even for a 3-week trip, I brought one roller bag. That's it. What do I can rewear my shirts and that kind of crap. And I'm small. There's not a lot of real estate eaten up by it. So I had one bag. Jared and Jen do not travel light. A, she's probably shopping. B, he's the size of 4 men shoulder to shoulder, so one shirt is like my entire ensemble, fabric-wise. So they had a bunch of bags. And I was like, all right, but it's fine, because I was there, Jen was there, and Jared was there. So we go to the train station, have all these bags, they're all lined up, train pulls in, and Americans don't use the train system that much. I know you guys do, we don't. But one thing you notice when you're an American and you go to the train station, the trains here in Europe, is that those doors don't stay open all that long. They're kind of doing a thing we call staying on schedule, So the doors open and Jared and I huff in the bags, get them stuffed in over, squeezing through people, get them stuffed into the compartments, and sit down like, done. And Jen is sitting there going, where's the silver one? And Jared's like, what? The silver one, where's the silver bag? He's like, oh, and we look out the window, there's the silver bag on the platform. So Jared's like, okay. So he gets up and walks to the door. It's like, there's the bag, door. And he's like, and I'm behind him going, So he's like, a train employee comes by, sees the bag, and he's like, look at the bag, and Jared's like, that's my bag, that's my bag, that bag is mine, my bag. And the conductor's like, the international sign for what the F do you want me to do about it? So now, here's Jared, here's the train door, there's bag, here we go. He's like, there's the bag, there's the bag, there's the bag. And so I'm like, oh no! We're moving, he's like, we gotta stop this train. I'm like, I know! He goes, you go that way, I'll go this way. I said, great. So I ran through all these cars, this direction, and he went all these ways. It's like one stride per train. He's like, train car 5, train car 6, train car 7. He goes wherever he goes, I go where I go. Like, I go to the where I think the driver would be, and I'm like, there's nobody there. So I run back. We meet in the middle. I'm like, there was nobody driving on that side of the train. And he's like, there was no one driving on that side of the train. No one's driving the train! Ah! And we go back to the door, like, he's literally, now the train's moving, and he's like, and I'm like, bad idea, not gonna help. And then I see the plexiglass box that says, in case of emergency, press this. And I go, I was like hitting it, and I'm like, well, but I didn't realize it was covered, you know, it was plexiglass in front of it. I'm like, oh, well, there's a button, but I can't get to it. So, that's where my initiative stops. Nope, locked out. This idea's over. I pointed out to him, like, well, there's a button here, but, you know, nothing happening. He's like, huh. Bah! And he smashes it. And bloodies up his hand, and smashes the button, and the entire train does not come to a slow, graceful stop. It locks the bleeping wheels. It goes, ah! And everybody surges forward, everybody's drinks go forward. We go forward, I go into his back, he goes in the wall. The train stops. I'm like, here come train employees. Finally, they're like, running down. What is the problem? Who's stopping the train? I don't know the accent, just go with me. What is the problem? And Jared's like, I stopped the train. Why do you stop the train? Who did be dying? Where the heart attack? What's going on? I left my bag on the platform. I'm sorry, my English is not so good. What you hit the train for? My bag, my Toomey bag, is on the platform. Okay, great. And there was like a guy, a British guy behind. He's like, "You're in trouble now." Like, thanks, Colin Firth. Where were you? We were looking for the conductor. So now when we stop the train, everything's shut off. And he's, the guy's like, you're in big trouble. They're in big trouble, a big fine. And Jared's like, going, okay, well. And by the way, Jared's wife is denied knowing either one of us at this point. Newspaper up, like, Americans. Completely divorced herself from the whole situation. Long story short, we arrived at our destination. Turned out, not only had we stopped our train, we stopped every train in Europe. Because it's an emergency system. How did we find that out? Because we got to Europe and told the story to the green room full of actors. Mark Shepard said, so you're the reason why I missed my bloody train. Thank you, everybody.